Yo, what's going on, Diablo 4 players? Brand new awesome update that I want to go ahead and go over. Big few announcements here. So, starting right off, we're going to be getting a massive bonus to XP called the Mother's Blessing. It's coming back into the game. If you guys don't know what this is, it is a limited time for 1 week where we will be getting 35% more XP and 35% extra gold. So this is actually massive. If you're kind of holding off to maybe make a second character, it will be the time, not now, but on the 20th. So basically in just a couple days here. And it's going to be starting on November 20th at 10 a.m. is the start date. Now, in addition to that, there are also free extra skins that I want to go over. These right now can be acquired right now with Prime Gaming. So if you have Amazon, Twitch Prime, you can actually just go ahead and get some free skins. Just connect your accounts and you'll be getting 2 free skins. One of them is for a one-handed scythe and I believe the other is an axe. In addition to that, in just a few more weeks after we get that bonus XP, we're going to have some new content to go ahead and consume. So there's going to be a few different things. So starting right off, the thing that's going to be coming first, we already got the November 7th update, but there's another update on December 5th. This is the brand new endgame that we are getting. So on December 5th, we're getting a new enchanting preview window so you can see all the different rolls on your stats. So that's cool, but doesn't really change up gameplay. If you know what the things can roll, like for example gloves, you can get attack speed, crit, it's just, it will show what the items can roll. But what I'm more interested in, what more likely everyone else is interested in, is the Abattoir of Zir. So we'll talk about that in a minute, as well as there is also a midwinter blight coming, and that's on December 12th. So basically we're just getting content after content. Diablo 4 is looking really good this holiday, and on December 12th, we're going to be getting a new holiday event, which we have new quests and new activities, and there are new free cosmetic rewards. So first off, I want to go and show you guys all the cosmetics, and these are available for every single class. These are all the new winter mid-blight items that you can get. So basically you get back cosmetics for every single character. By the way, these do not change up gameplay. These are just cosmetics to make your character look cooler than, maybe someone else's character. But there's also weapon cosmetics. The daggers actually look kind of cool. And there is, of course, what looks like to be a focus and some like druid totem over here. And then looks like there's also one-handed axes and as well as a shield. So this is what you can get, again, for free. They're just showing it off. This doesn't start until December 12th to January 2nd. So that's when that actually comes out. Now, I want to go over the more important thing, which is this brand new glyph that comes out during the Abattoir of Zir. So this is a brand new endgame. This glyph is going to be, as far as we know, one of the most overpowered and broken things in the game for every single class. So this can be leveled up to 200 is what they said, and I'll show you guys how crazy this thing is. So to obtain this, you have to do these new form of endgame content called the Abattoir of Zir. They showed off like a brief gameplay. I put brief gameplay. It looks just like a regular nightmare dungeon. However, the gameplay is more similar to a Greater Rift. So you can see over here on the right, there is a thing where it says Abattoir of Zir. Sorry, my face is blocking it, but there's a timer, and you have to be able to beat it and slay the monsters in time, just like a Greater Rift. At the end, there's a boss, and if you can defeat it, it's going to give you some awesome reward. Now, as far as I'm aware of, Yugioh, which is another Diablo partner, he said he has played it, and it is quite difficult. He didn't show off gameplay. I'm guessing they didn't let him record gameplay, but it's not going to be something that maybe everyone can complete. So if you've played Diablo 3, maybe think of it kind of like, GR pushing. A lot of times people will never hit like GR 150s right when they're playing the game, but I figure this is going to be maybe something similar to how it's being played. Again, you're gonna have to build up a bar, and then there's a boss at the end. But the most important thing is really this insane glyph. Now, on max roll over here, you can actually add the glyph to your builds. Every single build has to, and I want to stress this, has to play this. Do you want to know why? Well, if you can level this up to 200, and you're getting that 5 core stat purchase within range, getting 2x multiplicative damage, okay, that's the important thing, you may actually run Paragon boards. And like right now I'm kind of theory crafting because you may not even want the Paragon board because like for example Necromancer, even if I'm playing a Bone Spear, I may want to get this one for Blood Orbs. The reason why it's going to be super important is because it benefits off of any of the core stats. So to mouse over and show you how crazy, and I think this item just has to be nerfed. There's no way it can release in this state. Look at these numbers. I'm getting almost 4,000 multiplicative increased damage just from this glyph. There's no way that this could come out this way. Like it's I mean they showed it off in here. They did say it's in development, it's not final here. Okay, so keep that in mind, take it with a grain of salt, but there's no point of this being like the ultimate unique glyph. This is the ultimate end game thing that you're going to acquire in this if it's not good, right? But I don't think that there's any way possibly that it can actually release in the state that they're saying that it works in, because again they showed off the stats over here, and the reason why is core stats can be considered any of the stats that are not like, you know, armor. It's just like anything that you're getting is just going to be astronomically huge. So what I would recommend you guys to do, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about, let's prepare for Abattoir of Zir, and I don't think that you may understand what preparing for it means, because while it's great to get a bunch of damage, you might need to get defenses as well. You may want to actually invest into, you know, moving a little bit faster to progress along. I don't know what this entails, as there's not really that much information on these areas. So I don't know if it's going to be something where we will need to get more tanky, but absolutely prepare to make a Paragon board with the least amount of holes in it. So what I kind of mean by this is looking at all the Paragon boards, what I would recommend you guys to do, because there's no way, again, that this thing isn't good. Is it going to be this good? I really doubt it, but if it does come out like this literally makes any build, any scale, you could use basic attacks and you could just basically delete the entirety of the game. We would need to have like basically world tier like 10 or something. I mean, again, this is like 4,000x multiplicative damage. It's just too crazy. But I know I sound like I'm overhyping it, but I really am not if it actually comes out in the state that they showed it. But what I'm recommending you guys to do, if you guys actually want to prepare for it doesn't matter if you use the Paragon board or not. What you want to do, or you could just wait for content creators like me, and I'll probably give you guys the guide on every single class. What you want to do is count the amount of squares that are empty within a radius of 5. So how this works is this also gets to increase its radius size. If we go back to their little post over here, I think it was this one. So its next radius increases at level 50, and again, it goes up to 200 is apparently the maximum amount. So basically, you would want to count out, again, it starts over here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you count out 5 from the original location of that, and you want to see what area and what Paragon board. I don't even care if you don't even want to play, you know, whatever legendary node is there. I don't care if you even care about the, like, let's say it gives you plus damage or potion healing. The main thing that you want to benefit off of, because remember, for every like basically 5 core stats, which is basically 1 node in most circumstances, like 5 dex, 5 willpower, I'm guessing it has to work for your character, but again, the way that they're describing it does not say that, and that's why you see these crazy numbers. For literally 1 node, you're getting almost like, it's 80, what is it, 81% X multiplicative damage per node. It's just something that you cannot make a build without. So again, look at every single class that you're playing and just try to count out how many missing. Again, I'll probably make a guide. Lots of YouTubers will make a guide on this, but it's just going to be counting squares. And also, one thing with this note is you do not want to count things like, let's say, have overpower damage. What's the point of getting 22% overpower damage when you can get literally 81%, right? And then you also want to make sure the squares that you're counting in the vicinity are not like anything that is not like dex, int, strength, willpower. Those are the only stats that you actually care about. So again, I know I had to stress this like a lot in the video, but it's very important if you guys want to kind of prep for it. This is what you actually want to prep for, not looking at like how much kind of like min-max in terms of damage. I mean, more likely it's going to be defenses is the key, but remember, it is a time thing, so you do want some damage as well. Also, there was an update recently that I do want to go over that just happened today. This hotfix has rolled out. This is more like, kind of like, I don't know if I want to consider it exploit, but apparently people could keep on looting the chest. I didn't even know this was a thing, man. I missed out. So if you got to loot the same chest multiple times with a living chest, I mean, there could be lots of people with extra Duriel maps now. So if you've noticed maybe on some of the trade forums, people selling living seal for really cheap, well, this could be one reason why. And it's unfortunate it happened, but they did fix the issue, but it's still something to consider, where maybe now the prices of, you know, Duriel runs could go down if you're looking to trade for gold for it. But we're getting a massive gold XP, so overall, I would say this is a big one. But that's going to go wrap it up for the Diablo news, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe to the bell so you can find out what this actual new Abattoir of Zir looks like, and I'll give you guys gameplay ASAP. But take care. See you in the next video. Peace out.